Welcome to Talking Points, losers. Today I'm gonna say something about the Hellboy reboot. David Harbour admits that the Hellboy reboot had major problems. He's quoted saying, "We did our best, but there's so many voices that go into these things that they're not always going to work out. I did what I could do and I feel proud of what I did, but ultimately I'm not in control of a lot of those things." Now, what he says speaks to a larger problem over Hollywood overall when it comes to these movies that have known IPs and IPs that have worked successfully in the past. Studios and producers just want all their hands on deck, and they want all their ideas and all the things that they think are going to work in the movie, and the people whose passion it is to make the movie, or who feel the most for the production of the movie, don't really get to put all of that into the final film. You know, in editing, producers will come up behind them and say, you know, fix that, take that out, we gotta switch that, or whole plot points will change. And it's been going on for a long time. It's ruined franchises. It's something that needs to stop, but will never stop, because who's going to tell the big Hollywood execs no? They're the ones that fund all the movies. Well, it's kind of funny, because the original Hellboy movies, Guillermo del Toro could do whatever he wanted, because he was the only one that seemingly cared about Hellboy. On this second Hellboy run, they had a star in the seat as Hellboy, David Harbour off of Stranger Things. I can't remember who directed it. But at this point, Hellboy was a hotter property than it used to be, pun intended. I think that more support among passion projects and smaller movies that aren't directly connected to any IP, would probably be the only thing we could do, unless everybody starts writing letters to Hollywood complaining, but we have social media for that. Okay, I am about to watch the new trailer for Annabelle Comes Home. It is one of the many sequels, prequels that Annabelle has from The Conjuring. I know I say this basically every time, but that trailer was so well directed. Like, these production houses that direct these trailers really do deserve the acclaim that they get. When it comes to The Conjuring, now I love The Conjuring movies. 1 and 2 I really do like. And I know that they want this whole franchise and this big Conjuring universe, but they're just going back and forth with these Annabelle movies and The Nun, and like, just to fill out this universe around these people who lied about all these ghosts they caught. It just seems frantic and a little confusing, because I mean, they don't really have any source material to go off of. This isn't like a Marvel Universe kind of situation, but I don't know, these movies all tend to be the same. There are good ones and there are bad ones, but they're still just scary movies, essentially about the same doll. Just give me Conjuring 1 and 2. I'm good. I don't need a million Annabelle sequels, prequels. I don't need a movie about the Nun. I don't need a movie about every ghost and demon that has been in the Conjuring universe. But they're going to continue to make them, and I'm just some guy on YouTube. I don't think they're going to listen to me. So the Aladdin remake seems to be a big hit with fans. About a 94% on Rotten Tomatoes with audience. Critics, not so much, about a 57%. I think this is really the point where we see who these Disney remakes are for. It's just for the audience. Obviously, critics are always going to critique them, but you're pretty much going to get the same thing. It's a live-action remake of the original, and if you're going in expecting that, or just wanting a good time, or just wanting to rewatch the original Aladdin, or Beauty and the Beast, or Cinderella, that's what you're going to get. That's why they're so popular with audiences, because they're exactly what audiences want. They're what audiences love and have loved. The critics aren't the ones making the money for the movie, the audience is. So if you like these, they're going to continue, I promise that. Even if they weren't popular, Disney's going to make them because they have the money. They don't need your money. But if you're an audience member and you like these remakes, go see them. They're fun. Disney movies. Everybody loves Disney movies. Don't necessarily worry about what critics have to say, because critics are going to say it and then they're going to move on to the next movie. But you can cherish the movie that you love. You don't have to worry about what critics say, except for me. That is all the talking points that I have left in me today. If you like this video, please subscribe. If you like this video, please like another video. Come on. That'd be swell. Stay away from evil IPs. Go see an original movie. Or see another Annabelle. I don't know what kids are into these days.